Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is DJ Bono Vertigo, and you are in the avenue of the Chaka Files. The Chaka Files. This is Chaka Files number 18. And I am happy to say I'm back on track because I got out of order, if you noticed my last video. But I'm back on track and in order. And this is a record that I'm extremely excited to speak about. Um, and this is Shaka Khan's last studio album on a major label. This is because she was having a lot of creative differences with the suits there, and she was getting tired of it. And this was the first time that Shaka actually got involved as producer for her own album and actually picked her own people and all that kind of stuff. And this is The Woman I Am. Mm-mm-mm. Look at her. The woman she is. Yes. This is the last thing on Warner Brothers that she did, and she's executive producer in charge of production. And this was what year was this? 1992. This album won her the Grammy for Female Best R&B Performance Album in 1993 Grammys, and for good reason. This is incredible. I know I use that word a lot, but this is a great Shaka Khan album, and if you don't know this record, you ought to know it. It's so freaking good. Let's see what's inside. Okay, it's very simple. It's got lyrics on the inner sleeve. But anyway, this had the big hit on here called Love You All My Lifetime. That was big in the clubs. There was so many remixes of that song. She was at her vocal prowess, at her highest point in vocals again. She had been having some issues when recording because there was some drug stuff going on in the past and stuff. But this album, she was herself again, and she always sounded good. But this one, she just sounds so crystal clear and beautiful and just focused. And the album is just so full. It's a definitive R&B soul album. She really gets down on this record. I love this record. I don't know a lot of people. I don't know that many people that talk about this album so much, but I'm always playing this record. I love songs from this record. The other songs on this album that were hits, were singles anyway, was "Give Me All," and that was a single that was not in America. That was a UK single. Also, I believe, I know Everything Changes was another single, and I believe You Can Make the Story Right was another one that was a single. They might have been I think Don't Look at Me That Way. I think that was another one. But I think those were the singles. I know Everything Changes, Give Me All, You Can Make the Story Right. Those three definitely were. But, and maybe it was Telephone. It might have been Telephone. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the songs that I like. And then I'm going to tell you, go out and get this record so you can find out the songs that you like. The first song on side one, Everything Changes. It starts out with this horn section. It's very electronic. Let me just see. I don't remember if it was actual horns. I think it was electronics that did that. Yeah, it's electronics. It's all programming. So I don't believe there's any real horns on that. I think some of the critics, they had mixed reviews. Some of the critics felt that she was using all the kind of 80s and 90s electronic tricks, a lot of programming and stuff, and some people kind of turn their nose up to it, that kind of thing. Instead of having live horns, she's got programmed horn. I'm like, you know what? She's singing her butt off. Shut up. You know what I mean? So good. Everything Changes has this kind of horn opening. It kind of almost sounds like a Earth, Wind, and Fire kind of thing, but it's not real horns, of course. She just kills it. Give Me All is one of those songs that I have a confession. I have a confession. When I was, this was quite a few years ago, I was co-chair for the St. Pete Pride. I was involved with St. Pete Pride several years, but one year I was actually the co-chair, and so we ran the meetings, we ran the whole event, the whole parade, and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of work. But in that, when you are in the committee for doing Pride, St. Pete Pride, during that Pride week, the main people in the committee had to go to this club. At least that year that I did it, it was George's Alibi. It was a gay club, George's Alibi, and you had to do something called a turnabout, which means if you were a female, you had to become a drag king, and if you were a male, you had to become a drag queen for a night. And I was not into doing it, but I said, yeah, I'll play along. And I dressed up, so you had to perform. So I did Chaka. I got a big wig. I got, I did the grapefruits here and all this, and I got this outfit. I got the knee-high boots and the makeup and the whole thing. And I went up there and I sang Tell Me Something Good. I sang I'm Every Woman, lip sync, and I also did from this album Give Me All, because I love that song. It was a rousing success. It was so funny. But anyway, that's what makes me think of that. So that's my confession there. Give Me All is a great tune. It's about it's just a great song. Let's see. The song on there, Give Me All, Give Me All. I want to get deeper than skin. I want to be more than just another friend. I'm ready to love you with all my heart, but I won't give it if you can't do your part. A little bit just ain't it. Give me all. A little bit of love is just not enough. Give me all. It's so sexy. It's a really great song. Great song. Then she does Telephone. It was produced by Marcus Miller on that. Marcus Miller plays bass for her on a lot of her records, and on this one as well. It's a really cool song. Then Keep Giving Me Love is a typical, it's kind of like a standard, not typical, but standard pop tune. Give me the love and the Facts of Love, and then Love You All My Lifetime. The second side is I Want, which has kind of a jazzy kind of piano thing and has very, very, very jazzy sound to it, but very fast-paced song. It's an up-tempo tune. I Want, and then the Pièce de Résistance. That's a really cool song. It's about somebody who, it's about a woman who, when her husband or boyfriend or whatever comes home, she can smell somebody else on him. And it's really cool. It's 5 a.m. when you walk in. This is where your story begins. You say you've been out with the fellas, but the perfume tells me where you've been. Well, I knew for sure when you walked through the door, you had another you had another lover. Oh my gosh, yes. And I read the signs and tried to hide all the pain I felt inside. You can make the story right. I believe what you say, though you tell me lies. So somebody who's like suffering through this infidelity kind of thing. It's a great song. It's so cool. Be My Eyes is great, but this time, incredible ballad. This time, she sings. It's the epitome of a Chaka song. It's the epitome of the style of Chaka singing. She just keeps getting higher and higher, and she wails like a siren on that song. It's so amazing. This song is so good. The Woman I Am is a great song too, and then she finishes up with Don't Look at Me That Way. And I'm just blown away by these songs. I love. Let me just look at this really quickly. Let's see the words of music by Chaka Khan. There's a song on here. There's some really great songs on here. It's just amazing stuff on here. But to me, this is a great comeback record for me. When I got this record, I couldn't believe the vocals on here. I couldn't believe. I said she sounds better than ever. I mean, I can't imagine how her voice could improve, and her voice. I don't know what she did, but she was a powerhouse on this record. This is some singing. This is some singing that she does on this record. And you know, Chaka Khan does it on every record, but on this one, she sings. She just goes nuts on this record, and she pulls out all stops. Every Chaka move is on this record. Every, like, those wails, the high notes, the staccato, the everything, just the sexiness. It's just, this is a very sexy record, and it's such a driving, great R&B album. It's the closest thing to a soul album ever that Chaka Khan's ever done. It's not as funk oriented. This is more of an R&B, like a 90s R&B record or a soul album. It's not really a funk album, and I'm telling you, it's definitely a pop record, and it's there was a follow up. I think there was a follow up record that she had recorded in 1995 to this called "I Dare You to Love Me," which was shelved. It never happened, and then she left the label after that, and then we'll talk about the future after that. But like I Feel For You, this is definitely like one of her pop albums. This is more of a pop record. It doesn't really scream funk, but who cares? It's so good. It's so wonderful. And I mean, look at that cover. That cover is, man, it's monster. It's a monster cover. I mean, look at the hair and everything. You know, it's just, you know, that Chaka. It's just so good, so good. That mane of hair that she has there, and yeah, love it, love it, love it, love her, love her, love her. And The Woman I Am, Chaka Khan. If you can find this, I had to get this imported. I had to get this from Europe. So, yeah, I had an original, but of course, I don't know what happened to it. It didn't come with me from New York. All my other Chaka records came with me. This one, I did not. Maybe I didn't have this on vinyl. Maybe I only had the... Yeah, I think I only got this on CD. I don't think they distributed this in America, on vinyl. So I had to get this. I got this, I think, from London, if I'm not mistaken. So this is I think this is a UK press, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this didn't come out in America in a vinyl. That's what it was. That's why I didn't have it. But I do now. The Woman I Am, Chaka Khan. That's all I'm going to say about that. You want to know more? Pick one up. Stream it. Do whatever you can. Check it out. You're going to hear some singing on here. You're going to hear some incredible singing. If you want to hear a masterclass of singing, this is an album to check out. Oh, yeah. You will fall in love. Not just love you all my lifetime. You will love everything on here. Just about. It's just so amazing stuff on here. And again, it's Chaka taking a chance and saying, I'm going to pretty much exec produce my own record and see what happens. And the rest is history. She won a Grammy for best R&B album female. She knew what she was doing. All right, guys. Take care. Keep listening to great music and keep an eye out for more of the Chaka Files. Bye-bye.